$1,800 worth of stimulus checks for virtually everyone under Trump. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know here in the video. Let's get into it and talk through all the details. All right, now first off, I want to address a concern that I've seen down below in the comment section many times here over the last several days, saying something along the lines of, well, there goes all of our help, well, there goes all of our money, or, well, there goes all of our benefits, now that President Trump 2.0 will be coming here relatively soon. That's what I wanted to address here in the video, and the $1,800 worth of stimulus checks, again, like I said, under Trump. Now again, I want to throw this out there really fast here. I try to be as neutral as I possibly can in my videos. It doesn't serve anybody for me to sit here and be like, well, I favor this person or I disagree with that person. It doesn't serve anybody. So politically, I like to be as neutral as I possibly can here in these videos. Sometimes, unfortunately, the nature of the beast, which is making videos and like doing this that I do here, it's kind of hard sometimes, to be 100% honest with you, okay? Sometimes my content leans one side or the other, but again, I just want to be fair with you. I want to give you the information here and I want to continue representing you. That's my duty here with this channel and these videos, is to represent you, to advocate on your behalf, to keep you updated, do whatever I possibly can to help you out in any way that I possibly can by keeping you updated, bringing you the information, letting you know what's changing, what they're talking about, what's passing or not passing, and all these other changes that are going on right now. It's a very fluid time. There's a lot of things that are happening and it's a weird time that we've been living through for the last several years, okay? So anyway, I want to make it very clear. It may sound like I'm trying to help people or like defend a certain person or like bash another side or whatever here in this video. I just want to make it very clear. I'm pointing out the facts, okay? So again, I know we all have our own opinions. I know we're all maybe, you know, whatever side of the aisle, it doesn't matter whatsoever. I'm here to represent you. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters here, okay? I want to help you out, is get as much money as you possibly can and take advantage of the programs and things that are out there. Anyway, I apologize. I know it's a little long-winded there, but again, I've just seen some really weird comments lately, and again, just want to do what I can for you. I'm not here to tell you how to think or who you should like or dislike or whatever. Not my style. We're all adults. We can think on our own. Anyway, okay, so what's going on here, okay? I want to point this out because I've seen so many people reaching out saying, well, we're not getting anything here for the next several years. I would actually 100% disagree with that. I don't know what's going to happen over the next couple years, but I want to level the playing field here for just a second and clarify all of this, because I've seen a number of comments even that said, well, we'll never get a stimulus check again. I wouldn't say that. I really would not say that. In fact, stimulus checks are common, way more common than you think. Look back in history. Every time we go into a recession, we get stimulus checks. Just look it up. 2000, 2008, 2020, 2021, we got stimulus checks. We got 5 stimulus checks in the last, like, I don't know, 20 some years, right? I know it's a long time, but my point is, they're not like a one and done thing. It's the playbook. It's the thing that they pull out of the playbook literally every time that we go into a recession. But to level the playing field here, I want to point this out really quickly, okay? So let's take a step back a few years ago. In 2020, we got, under Trump 1.0, we got $1,800 worth of stimulus checks from him and the lawmakers at that time, okay? We got $1,200 in April of 2020, and we got another $600 in December or maybe early January, depends on when you got paid. A lot of people got paid the very end of December 2020. Some people got their checks right away in January of 2021. But we got $1,200 and $600, a total of $1,800 under Trump 1.0. However, let's level the playing field here. Biden came in a short time later, January of 2021. Biden came in. What did we get for stimulus checks under him? And again, not saying we should like or dislike any certain person. I'm just saying let's level the playing field. Let's look at the facts. We were told for a very long time, hey, I'm going to get you a $2,000 check. And what did we get from Biden? We got $1,400. We got stiffed $600, even though we were told we were going to get $2,000. I know a lot of people are still bothered by that because we were told it was going to be $2,000 and we got $1,400. Either way, we did get $1,400 from Biden very quickly. To be 100% fair, he came in, he took office in January 2021, and shortly thereafter, on March 17th of 2021, so like basically a little less than 2 months after he took office, we were already getting checks at that point. The American Rescue Plan, $1.9 trillion, passed with budget reconciliation by Democrats because they had full control at that point of everything. They passed the American Rescue Plan, and it had $1,400 checks within it, okay? So, yes, we got the $1,400 checks there. So, technically, if you really want to look at this here, we got under Trump 1.0, we got $1,800 worth of stimulus checks. Under Biden, we got $1,400, okay, just to be 100% fair. Now, I also want to point this out. Under Biden, if you were somebody who had a dependent child, you also probably got the expanded and advanced child tax credit payments. They expanded those out, they made them bigger, and they also made them advanced. So, in the second half, starting in July of 2021, for a 6-month period of time, 38 million households got on average $422 a month as a result of the child tax credit payments. Those payments were made for a 6-month period of time, and then in early 2022, when these individuals went to file their tax return, they also got another lump sum payment for the other half of all the child tax credit payments. So half were paid out in advance payments, half were paid out as a lump sum payment in early 2022 as a result of 2021 when the people filed their tax return, okay? So again, leveling the playing field here, being 100% fair with both of these guys, okay? So people that are reaching out saying, we'll never get another stimulus under Trump 2.0, I would not say that. I really would not say that, okay? Reason being is this much. It's all about the economy. I don't care if it's Trump in office, if it's Biden in office, if it's Harris in office, if it's the neighbor dog in office. I don't give a rip who's in office, okay? My point is, it's all about the economy. When the economy goes down the tubes, when the economy is not doing good, that is when they appropriate hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars worth of stimulus in the form of a variety of different things, and they plow it out into the economy. A lot of times within these packages, there's a little page or two saying, oh, we're going to throw out some stimulus checks. They call them economic impact payments. EIP, economic impact payments, is the actual accurate name of these things. We call them stimulus checks, but in the legislation, along with all the other spending that they do and all of the stimulus that they provide for all of these other things out there, yes, a stimulus check is usually included in that pretty much every time, okay? So that's the deal. So again, I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're not talking about any party, any person in particular. It could be a robot running the White House. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. My point is, it could be robots in Congress. Literally everything could be run by robots. They would be programmed. I guarantee you, they would be programmed. They would have an algorithm within them that says when the economy does X, when the jobs reports, when the unemployment reaches X, send out a stimulus. Guarantee it. That's what they do every single time, right? We haven't gotten stimulus checks over the last several years here because the economy hasn't needed it. I'm just being 100% fair with you. I'm not saying that the people don't need it. There's a big difference. People, yes, have needed a stimulus check. Did the economy need it? Well, no. The reason being is that the economy's been relatively strong and inflation has still been high. When inflation was as high as it was for the last several years here, do you really think that they were going to print another 800 billion, a trillion, something like that, and just hand it out? No, not a chance, right? I've been saying this for years. They're not going to do a stimulus right now or going forward. I don't know. But for the last couple of years here, I've been saying that there's no reason. Inflation's way too high. The economic data points are not yielding the need for a stimulus. However, I want to point this out really fast. Here's what the statistics also show. The year after an election year is typically when we see the hangover effect in the economy, and that's typically when we dip into a recession. So based on what I've been reading, based on everything that I'm seeing out there, based on trends, based on historical data, and based on the statistics out there, we will likely see a recession in 2025. Just saying, okay? Has nothing to do with the president or the new lawmakers or whatever. It's just the economy. It's how it goes. Leading into an election year, they usually cook the books. They usually push a bunch of money out, really, run the thing hot, right? It's like an engine running too hot. Hey, cool that sucker off, right? You got to lean it down a little bit, or I don't know. I'm not an engine person. I used to drive snowmobiles a long time ago when I was a kid, right? That was bad, really bad move. I shouldn't have done that. Got in some trouble, but dangerous. Don't do that. But my point is, you got to you got to bring it in, right? So that's kind of the thing. Going into an election year, usually they kind of ramp things up. A lot of extra spending, make the economy super strong going into an election. And after that, they're like, forget about it. Who cares? Just let her go, right? And that's usually when we get into a recession. The hangover effect usually comes the year after an election. And that's kind of where we're going now is 2025, okay? Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. All my point is that I certainly wouldn't be saying no more stimulus from Trump. I definitely wouldn't say that. To be fair, he actually gave us more than Biden did. 100% fair, okay? Just being real with you. This is the fact. Feel free to look up anything that I just talked about. Is 100% fact. Feel free to look it up if you want to. CARES Act was $2.3 trillion. In March is when they passed it of 2020, $1,200 stimulus checks. The package at the end of 2020 that contained a $600 stimulus check. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember the name of that one. I don't remember. But it was a little less than $1 trillion. I think it was about $900 billion on that one. Otherwise, the American Rescue Plan was in March of 2021. Again, $1.9 trillion, contained $1,400 stimulus checks from Biden. That also contained the advanced child tax credit payments in the American Rescue Plan. Again, feel free to look up anything that I talked about here in this video. It is fact. You can find it online, and feel free to fact check it if you want to. Anyway, again, just wanted to be 100% fair with you. If you're worried about it, I would not be worried whatsoever, okay? Like I said before in other videos, I will continue to watch the economy. That's what it's all about, 100% about the economy. And if we see this hangover effect in 2025, and if the economy goes down, again, I don't care who it is there, if it gets bad enough, if we get into a recession, a economic contraction, we will get stimulus again, okay? Again, I don't care who it is, they'll do it. They do it every single time. Anyway, hope this helps you. Please make sure to subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Big subscribe button waiting for you down below the video. Thanks for your support. I really do appreciate it. Otherwise, share this video. If you know 1 or 2 or 3 people, anybody that you can think of that would benefit from this information or that would enjoy the videos here on the channel, please do me a huge favor. Share this video with them. Do them a huge favor. Share this video with them so they can also understand this information and see the other 5,000 plus videos here on the channel in the video library. Otherwise, like the video down below. Check out the popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. And right now showing up on your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Thanks again. Really appreciate you. Just have a nice day. I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Enjoy, and I'll see you again later.